Hey Wednesday, how are you? Are you woobling? I was woobling. I had fun woobling this week. I did. I had a whole hell of a lot of fun. I mean, it was a joy. All right, last Wednesday, this was an Amazon beginner crochet hook kit. I purchased it myself a little after Christmas, I think. It was cheap. It was cheap. Came with 3 different colored yarns. I guess it was supposed to be 2 different shades of yellow and an orange. It was making a seahorse. This is the only picture of the seahorse on here, on Amazon. This is the only reference picture you get. I will not be linking the item on Amazon in the description box below. There will not be a Amy 5-star review on this. No way. I already knew something was going crazy when I realized I don't know how to cohet. I don't know how to do that. Ah! It was supposed to be 2 different bits of yellow. One was supposed to... Oh. Well, of course, on my camera now, it does look like 2 different tones of yellow. In person, holding these together, this one looks dingy of the same color of this. It looks like I drug this around in the dusty house that I live in, and it became this. This is not far enough on the color palette to be contrasting or a complementary side color. No, you're not the superhero. You are not the sidekick. This does not work at all. And then the orange. Thank goodness, because this is all I had left of the orange. So when I talk about crochet kits, I like to say that, well, I don't like to say, but I describe the yarn as, so we have our value acrylics, right? Like our everyday, you can go buy a skein of it. It's just the workhorse. It does it all, right? And then there's like value discount crochet kit yarn, which is always like a little thinner, a little skimpier. It's rough, or it's snaggy, or it's like you just bought the cheapest stuff you could find to add it to a kit. That's what this is out of the beginner tube yarn, blown yarn. It is that t-shirt cotton feel, a cheap t-shirt. One with a whole lot of polyester content. It's not cotton. And then the inside of it has very, very little of the fluff and stuff. So, okay, cotton crap. That was terrible. The pattern, I made a lot of notes in here on the pattern. Let's see. So under important notes, it says, please work 1 slip stitch at the end of each round, 1 chain stitch at the beginning of the next round. Okay, I could do that, but you never started me off. Like when we get to the other stitches, do they count as the chains or the beginnings? Or I'm not nitpicking. I really struggled with it, and I'm not a beginner crocheter. I have a little bit of experience. It also says tip, if you're starting off with a pre-started crochet piece, start crochet from head round 2. Well, okay, so it didn't start like some crochet kits will start you off and they'll put a stitch marker in each one around to get you going. It wasn't like that. It was just the yarns. And then round 2, there is no round 2. The graph goes down. They put it in like an Excel spreadsheet kind of, and then numbered them down, and somebody accidentally went from round 1 to round 22. Typo. That's fine. Whatever. And then round 5 through 10 was just a repeat. Not once did it tell me to put in eyes at all. I could kind of count from the picture what I was doing. The safety eye backs were too big for the safety eyes. I did melt them on the inside with a lighter, that little post that comes out of the safety eye. I put the back on it. I melted it down and pressed it with the end of the lighter to make a nice flat surface. And then I used a little bit of tacky glue on the back of that. So we still need to be safe. Still need to use common sense when the kits are not filling in the blanks. The stitch counts on the end of the rounds were not matching up. They didn't math. I was able to fool with it and get it to be what I needed it to be. I think it was just an AI written pattern. This is what it made. You can't see on the back if that's what it was supposed to be. These stitches across his belly were tacked in, pulled across his belly and tacked in. I don't know who's going to end up with this. I don't know where it's going to go in life. So I just kind of did a little embroidery back stitching for a couple of rows. Just put it on there. So with my embroidery that I've been side hustling over here, I've gotten a little bit better with accent stitches. Gave him some eyebrows. Kind of looks a little angry, but I was angry when I was making him, so it works perfectly fine. And I think it kind of looks like a little Woodstock, doesn't it? The ridge that goes all the way across, I added a lot extra pectoral fin. No. Dorsal fin. Wait. Dorsal fin. 2 single crochet, chain 2 picot. It said to add 21. I just put it down to the crook of his neck. I was sitting in a doctor's office waiting room and just sewing them together and adding little accents. The waiting room was quiet. I was the only one sitting in there for over an hour, so I had full concentration. It wasn't that I was distracted. I think it would be cool if they put a little pipe cleaner in the kit, which wouldn't have cost them a whole lot extra. And I would have, if I was at home, put a little pipe cleaner in there to give them just a little something. It came with a lot of fluff and stuff. Like, there's a whole lot more over here. I'll add it to the pile. That was pretty cool. I mean, if they gave me half the fluff and stuff, maybe they could have added the pipe cleaner, maybe, for the tail. Or paid someone to write the instructions. What else is in here? Oh, just, they gave some of the little traditional little stitch markers. Oh, that's right. They put a keychain in there. A little plastic darning needle. They gave a lot of these little stitch markers. I think I started out with 10, and as true stitch markers, there I've got like 6 left. They just fall all over the place. I like the little metal ones because I went to Harbor Freight and I picked up one of these mechanic dishes. It's a really strong magnet, and I just stick all kinds of stuff on there. Darning needles, the little metal stitch markers. I put all kinds of stuff on there. I love that thing. What was I digging for? The hook. They gave us a really nice hook. So I think maybe the majority of the hook cost, the kit cost they spent on the hook. It's a nice little hook. It's got a nice squishy, it's not sticky. You know, some of those rubbers get kind of sticky and weird. No, it's a 3mm. I'll definitely put it with my collection. I had absolutely no problems with the hook. And then we've got a little keychain bit here. I'll put the keychain on it and put it out in the little free library. Let's send this guy out into the world to make somebody else happy, because it did not make me happy. I do save all my patterns from the crochet kits. I have a basket that I've been putting them in, and I also put in the basket, I put all of my scrap yarns, because Raineee, the woolly llama, she made a snake. It was a Wobbles kit, but she gave us a free pattern to make a snake. And I need to get going on it because I worked quite a few patterns already, quite a few kits. I want all my scrap yarns to go into a snake. So that way, I have so many kits. It is unbelievable. But someday I'm going to have a snake that's just going to like go all the way around the room. I'm going to feed that snake so much yarn. Speaking of so much yarn, hold on one second. I found something really cool that I'd love to share with you. Hold on 1 minute. Let me go get it. Okay. I went to my Dollar Tree. We're on good terms today. They had watermelon bags. They're breaking out all their spring stuff. And so last time I went, I couldn't even go down the crafting aisle. They had those huge like warehouse carts full of boxes all the way down the aisle. I was a bit annoyed. I was not annoyed when I went in today because they emptied all those boxes and they put out a whole bunch of spring patterns. Why did I pull out a winter penguin first? There's a lot in here. So we got a crochet kit. It is a penguin. Everything you need should be in there. So I've decided these little plastic hooks that come with it, I'm going to put them in a little baggie with a little bit of yarn. I'm going to start like a little chain. I'll put the yarn, just a little yarn ball and the hook in a baggie and put it in the little free library and send crochet hooks, beginner crochet hooks and yarn out into the world. So in the yarn chicken today, I need to add another gumball. I need to add one with a penguin, one with the turtle. They brought the turtles back. Look, minty pink. So they brought the turtle back. The turtles, we've had the turtle before. I couldn't get my hands on it, but we had one before. Oh, and I did notice the turtle does not have safety eyes. The turtle has those little wobbly eyes, jiggly eyes. The dinosaur, they had a pink one. And that one actually had a big old ball of yarn in it. So we'll see. And jiggly eyes. They've taken the safety eyes out of the kits. I think all of them. I can't quite see. We got another bee. This is different than the bee that we did before. A frog. If you like frogs, go check out your Dollar Tree. The Crafter Squares. It says everything's in there. Green yarn, white yarn, black yarn, pink yarn, 2 wiggly eyes, that's what they're called, crochet hook, plastic needle, stuffing, and 1 instruction sheet. And one more, a little hootie. Isn't he cute? I see some embroidery stitches on there. That'll be fun. Hot pink and bright orange. After I make these, they will be going in the little free library too. Oh, and then I put my St. Vincent de Paul find in here. I need to add him. He is going to be a little gumball on his own. And then the dollar store kit is going to be a big gumball with a bunch of sheets of paper in it. And then Missy, Raineee, and Patricia, the original Wobblers. Last week, I added a little catch up for all their current free patterns. So they're already in there. Yeah, there's only one more thing for us to do. Let's go play a game, see what we come up with. All right, I'll meet you over there. Let me clear out some junk. I'll meet you over there. All right, I got everything all set up. We got a little bit of a fun problem. I just put the new crochet kits into the storage tote and the lid won't close, which is a bit of a problem because on March 4th, Wobblin Wednesday, we're opening this great big bag of Wobble delivery. So if the yarn chicken wants to agree, I think this Wobblin Wednesday, I should draw 2 kits, 2 different gumballs out of here. And let's hope that they're great big boxes and that it'll give me some space. Let's do 2 kits this week. Let's do 2 kits. You hear my chickens out there? I have the sliding glass door open for some real life sound effects. So before I put this in here, attempt 1. I don't think I've picked any small ones. I gave it the yarn chicken a really good shake. So I'm hoping maybe I could grab one of those littles in the back. Let's see what I can do. Let's see what I can do. Let's bring all this up. I don't know if those little ones are going to be grabbable, but we're grabbing 2, right? Nice! All right! The yarn chicken agrees. We're doing 2. Okay, there's 1. Let's pull it. I can't wait. I don't want to do 2 and then... Oh, it says raineee. It says raineee. Oh, but that doesn't take a kit out of here. That won't take a kit out of the tote. All right. Oh, my goodness. We're going to have a Wobble heavy week. Let's grab this one. That one fell out, but I feel like this one's the lucky one. All right, raineee, what do you want me to work on? The snake. The snake. I was just talking about the snake. Perfect, raineee. So glad we're on the same page there. So, yeah, that's not going to lighten up any space in the tote. All right, let's pull another. Come on, yarn chicken. Come on, yarn chicken. We gotta pull another one here. Let's go for that little pink one down there. Those on the back wall are a little too far back there. I can't get it. See, if it's too far over there, I can't. How about this purple one way up here on top? Oh no, it's speeding up. It's speeding up. Oh, come on. Okay. Is that grabbable? Is that one grabbable? I think it is. I think it is. Oh, please let it be a kit. We need to make space. All right. Ooh, it's hot pink. Let's see. What does it say? Joanne clearance. So when I was visiting Sarah Nickel in Southern California, I went to a few Joanne stores when they were clearancing out. And there were 2 kits that I bought. If you remember, one of my highest viewed videos is when I pulled a fast one and ripped off Joann's. I bought 2 kits. One of them didn't ring up. Not my fault. The young lady helping me did not ring them up. So there are 2 kits in here. That kit that did not get rung up, I felt should be gifted forward. One of these tags is a kit I need to make, and one of these is a giveaway. I don't know which one's which. There's a blue and a pink, and I'm just going to grab the blue one. I'm going to grab the blue one. Let's see what happens. Giveaway duck. Pick one more. All right. Oh my gosh, we've got all kinds of goodness. Hold on one second. All right, I found it. This is a handicraft, easy crafting kit. It has Katona cotton in it. It's a sheep cheese. It is Kiki duck. In the description box, in the comment box below, leave me a comment with the word duck. We will put your name into the gumball machine over here next week. I'll give you 1 week to enter this giveaway. Leave the keyword duck somewhere in your comment, and next week we'll pull for the winner. This is a giveaway. All right. So it says pull one more. So that's one kit out of the tote, but it says pull one more. So far, let's pull one more. All right, let's go. Wow, what an exciting week. There's so much going on. I'm going to go for that little pink one. I want that little pink one. Let's see. It's kind of gotten shoved out of the way a little bit. I got it. Oh my gosh. The yard chicken's in a good mood today. Maybe the backyard chicken ambiance is helping the yarn chicken be nice. All right. What is it? Let's see. It's pink. Amazon farmhouse. Sherry the sheep. Sherry the sheep. All right, well, hold on. All right, friends, this is Sherry the sheep. This is the first crochet kit out of the tote that I need to make this week. So I've got one kit. I'm going to work on Rainee's snake, but that doesn't take out of the tote. We're going to do the giveaway on the duck. All right. I still need to pick one more. I still need 2 projects out of the tote for me to work on. Oh, come on, yarn chicken. You got to work with me here. You got to be nice. Come on. Let's do it again. There you go. I'll give you a little encouragement shake. All right. Let's do it. Uh-oh. What did I shake your... Why didn't we turn on? All right, let's see. Here we go. All right, here we go. How about that pink one? Ooh, the purple one. Let's go for that purple one. Can I grab it? Is it? No, it's kind of tucked on the side. Well, what about this red one in front? Let's go for the red. Can I get it? Can I get it? Man, I've been having... No, oh. I've been having such good luck today, haven't I? All right. Oh. Come on. Okay, let me come all the way back up. Oh. Okay. I think I got it. Oh, it's speeding up. 7 seconds. Oh, yarn chicken, you are so much fun. Okay, we got a red top. What does it say? It says Chapter 3, The Wobbles Book. That's not a kit. It just takes a flat book out of... Okay, so this is Chapter 3 Wobbles Book. This is it. I can't... We got a lot going on here this week, people. Let's see. I'm going to give it a little stir, and I'm just going to grab this one. All right, let's see what we got going on. From the Wobbles book, I am making Wally the koala. Wally the koala. All right. So remember to leave me a comment below. I am going to try to keep all these little slips of paper organized. Technically, we pulled 1, 2, 3. We pulled 4 today, which happened really quick, didn't it? All right, let me go do some editing magic. And leave me a comment. It's a really cool crochet kit. I've seen these, so even though Joann's is closed, I've seen these crochet kits at LYS's. So it's still a company that exists that you can still get kits for. It's not handicraft, it's hardy. H-A-R-D-I craft. You want it? Leave me a duck comment. All right. I'll see you soon. Bye, friends. Thank you for spending time with me. I appreciate it. Take care. Bye.